Oh, you're such a cutie. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I just went straight into it because your energy, I could feel it even before I started the read. 11 on the timer. Yeah, it's time for you to get justice for your heart. Let's do a little selenite cleanse. Deep breath in. Grab your snacks, grab your notebook, grab your pen, a cup of tea, water, chai. But yeah, as you can see from the title, don't close your heart. Confirmation beat. Don't close your heart. Don't allow your heart to get cold. I'm hearing the story has gotten old. There have been certain things that have repeated, whether this is betrayal wounds, whether this is familial issues. There's certain things that have just gone on for so long. And I feel like, because I shuffled before this to get a song in my love playlist, and I got Teach You a Lesson by Robin Thicke. And like, you've been a bad girl was one of the lyrics that stood out. And I feel like you might have like, if this is to do with relationships, you might have a reputation or like a pattern of going after people that just weren't good for you. Like, every single connection, every single friendship was just a lesson. And I feel like somebody was just like, I'm tired of the fucking lessons. I'm just gonna be a lone fucking wolf then. Like, you're someone that you have such a big heart. Like, you love so deeply. But I'm also hearing a little bit naively. Okay, you've done a great job when it comes to attachment styles. 144. Like, you have got a lot of unconditional love for yourself, and I will say that you've done a lot of healing and growth, specifically in the past 5 years. Hold on. Yeah, you've been on this personal transformation journey. It's so funny. The deck that I'm using today is the Journey Tarot, the deck for personal growth. But you have been on this journey of like being able to love yourself better, and also to learn to let love in. But I'm hearing that a lot of you that resonate with this 222 on the timer, you're just a lover girl, you're a lover boy, a lover they them. Like, you just love you just love love. And anytime you meet someone, you're open to the idea of connecting, of loving. I'm hearing you got a Pisces Virgo energy here, but like, you have like a vision of what love is meant to feel like. That's because you're so connected to yourself. You know what it is you want. Sorry, I like the sparkles. You know what it is you want. You know what lights you up. And because of that, whenever you meet someone, confirmation burp, you kind of just be like, oh my gosh, this is the role that they are in my life. And this is where the Pisces idealization and also the visualization, like, you've got such a maladaptive mind that you're able to assign someone a role in your life because you've already visualized and seen the entire timeline. Like, you're such a daydreamer. You're so sweet and whimsical. That's the thing. Like, the things I'm saying, you might be like, oh damn, like, you insulted me 333. But like, no, this is just the message that's coming out, and I think it's coming out quite sweetly as well because it's non-judgmental. I'm similar to you, babe. Like, I get it. 345. But this is where we learn how we thrive, how we can actually maintain this energy, so it's not something that is just keeping us stuck. Okay, stuck in certain timelines that are just repeating certain lessons. Okay, the first thing I'm hearing, especially if you are Pisces moon, sun, or rising, if you are visualizing, or Venus. Like, in fact, Pisces placements, just sit down. Just sit down there. Don't get up. Don't scroll away. Because if you are visualizing something and you've got a script and you're seeing something in your head but reality isn't matching, why are you holding on to this? That's why Virgo is going to be your best friend. That's the white butterfly. Now, Virgo as well, on the opposite side, okay, assigning people roles and trying to control everything. That's the thing. Pisces and Virgo, they're sister signs, and they both are about control. What is the truth? That 444, that is the link between the two. Because you're both conning yourselves. One is trying to con themselves by saying this is real, when it's actually an illusion, because you're ignoring reality and you're only focusing on what your third mind third mind, what your third eye, what your mind can perceive. But your mind can create anything because your mind is infinite, as are you, babes. But if reality is showing you something else, so for example, I'm hearing, okay, if there's someone that you're like, oh, that's the love of my life, and you've already visualized you guys going on dates, holding hands, they meet the fam, but in real life, they're telling you they don't want a relationship, they're telling you they're avoidant, they don't take you on dates, they don't answer your, like, babe, how does that add up? That's why when people come to me for love readings or it's gonna get real strict around here. Because maybe it's the Virgo Venus, and maybe it's because I've actually had to learn these lessons too. But reality has the data, and reality isn't. It's not about what is real. It's about what you are experiencing. Because you can experience anything through your feelings, but if you're not experiencing it in real life, 555 on the timer, then something needs to change. Okay, and that's the thing. I'm seeing a lot of angel numbers. That means you're getting the signs. You're getting the signs, and you know what is right. You know what doesn't align. Okay, but back to my Virgos. Don't think that you guys are gonna miss the heat, and that your sister sign Pisces is just gonna get all the whippings from me, because you guys are too controlling, saying that this is how things are meant to be, but you don't allow the flexibility of feelings. You don't allow things to show up as they want to. You're too focused on the pattern recognition. How about the pattern here is that you need to release control? Anyway, let's go back to the message. Don't allow your heart to get cold. Allow yourself to actually plant the seeds of desire for what it is that you want to receive. Okay, and this doesn't have to just be about love. This could also be to do with your creative visions. Okay? Maybe you weren't getting enough recognition, or you were ridiculed in the past, and now you're just like, oh no, you know what, it's not worth it. What do you mean it's not worth it? What do you mean it's not worth it? You just need a little bit of better boundaries. You just need better systems in place that can hold the vastness of what it is that you can create up in your mind and what is happening in this timeline. Okay, you see this? I'm in a garden right now. The earth is slow. It's not like the mental elements of earth or of fire or of air. Of fire, water, or air. Those can flow with speed. Thank you. I can hear the trees. Those can flow with speed. But when you plant a seed, it's going to take time to grow. Okay? You plant a seed of intention, of, okay, I want this connection to be romantic. I like this person. Okay, if we're going to use that same metaphor, once you plant the seed, the relationship doesn't come straight away. The tree doesn't come straight away. The flower doesn't come straight away. You need to give it time for it to root, to form its identity, to secure itself into the energy of the roots. I am, hello, my I am collective, okay? My children of destiny, come back to you. After it roots, it needs to germinate, it needs to bud, it needs to come from beneath the soil, it needs to come from outside of the subconscious. A lot of the time, you're just in your subconscious forming connections with other people. In your subconscious, you're forming visions, you have ideas, manifestations, but it just stays in your subconscious mind. It needs to come out, it needs to be expressed. It needs to, now, when it's now out of the earth and it's budding, it needs to be, throughout the whole process, you need to be watering it. Not over-watering it, but nurturing it, and in a way that allows it to grow. Okay, Pisces. Page of Cups. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's any messages that want to come up, because I just really feel like whoever I'm talking to, like, you are very spiritual. You've got a lot of ideas, you've got a lot of visions, but you are just like, oh my gosh, because life isn't showing me how I want it, life isn't giving me what it is I've asked for. You're being patient though, babe. You also had to learn about overwatering. Maybe sometimes you did overwater. Maybe sometimes you didn't give it time. Maybe sometimes you assigned it meaning before it could show you what its fruit was. Sometimes you planted seeds of intention, but your intention wasn't the impact. So maybe you thought you picked up a tomato seed, but actually it was a blueberry. All of a sudden you're allergic to blueberries. Okay, babe, well, you can uproot the blueberry, and you can also take your time to figure out where the tomato seeds are. I don't know why it's coming up so metaphorical, but maybe some of you guys are gardeners, got the 8 of Pentacles here. I'm going to pull a few cards, sorry, because I've been channeling for quite a bit, Ace of Cups. But yeah, there's new love that wants to come in. There is. And things I don't like giving, the flies. I don't like giving general love readings because it's just like, I don't want anyone to be so delulu in their mind. Because that's the thing, when you hear a love reading, if it feels good to you and you can see it, you're going to attach to that timeline. But if it's not actually happening in the physical, in the 3D, that's where I don't want anyone to get psychosis. I don't want anyone forming disbelief or becoming disillusioned. But no, love is coming and you need to hear it. Your subconscious needs to stay open. Don't let your heart get closed. Don't close your heart. Three of Swords in reverse. It's time for you to release the old stories. What stories are you holding? What heartbreak, what pain is circling in your mind that is telling you that every time there's a new opportunity, it's going to be like last time? No, it's not. It's only going to be like last time if you assign it like last time. Also, there's no other time but the present. There's no other time but the present. You need to focus on what it is now. Ooh. I picked that up. It was upright and then I picked up. Okay, so maybe this is some family patterns. Maybe you saw, I'm seeing you saw potential. You saw that, oh my God, this could be the love of my life. This could be someone that I could make my wife. This is someone that I could start a family with. But when you pick it up and when you make steps towards it, it actually shows up, Spirit's so funny, as the Five of Pentacles. Actually, whenever you're around them, you feel alone. Actually, well, then that's when you step back and you go. Rather than closing your heart, you just say, actually, okay, this isn't the vision that was shown to me in my head. That's the thing. When you get the vision, that's showing you a timeline that you're supposed to walk towards. If you walk towards it and it is not replicating it, then that means it is not the vision. That doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. And that means that person is trying to reflect something within you, a belief, something that you're holding on to. That was way too many cards, Spirit. I want to do one at a time. Because this message is quite... I want to do one at a time. 2 came out. And I did say I only want 2 more in my head. Okay. 6 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. That's the thing, you've been waiting. Some of you guys have been, and the thing is, I'm picking up heavy love in this. I know this can resonate with a lot of other things. There's a lot of other things, like maybe childhood dreams, connection to the family. But then I'm just a lot, family, home, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You guys just want, you just want some alignment. You just want someone to choose you. And you've been waiting. But that's the thing. Don't just pour your energy into this one cup, into this one space. Allow yourself to detach from it. Allow yourself to say that you know you are worthy of it, that you know you are inherent, that you know it is yours. Well, if you know that it's yours, it's coming towards you, babe. And also, if you know it's coming towards you, babe, anything that doesn't... Someone's definitely got a grandmother on the other side. Let me see if I can get it, if they want to give a message. Anything grandma wants to say. As soon as I said it, there's something grandma wants to say. Crows and the devil. Stop. Attachment cycles, attachment wounds. Confirmation again. Stop staying attached to things that are not good for you. If you know it is not what you wanted, if you know that is not what your heart truly chooses, then stay away from it. Don't let your subconscious mind create a life that actually is just a replication of old timelines. Don't give your power away. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't invest in things just because your inner child thinks that this is that's not the dream. That wasn't it. Don't be afraid of, oh my gosh, this is all I'm going to have. No, babe. Just because something comes back round and you've put energy and effort into it doesn't mean that you have to stay. If it is not benefiting you in any sort of way, then release it, babe. Release it, babe. Yeah, there's so much newness that wants to come through, but again, you need to not close your heart, because some of you, because of some of the things that have happened in the past, you're closing your heart to the new opportunities. Instead, you need to be releasing the old things. High Priestess in reverse. Are you listening to your intuition? Are you listening to the sirens? Are you listening for the signs? Or are you arguing with yourself in your mind? Okay, I'm gonna get up soon because I have sweat trickling down my back. Queen of Swords and the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mentally, you need to actually come into the conscious decision that love is what you want. And you need to be conscious about what the type of love you want. Confirmation beat. The Queen of Swords, I was talking about this in another read, I think on Child of Destiny on TikTok. Talking about how the Queen of Swords, don't play about your protection. See your solar plexus, you see that yellow? Your solar plexus is the I do, your action, your creative force, your confidence. You protect your actions, you protect your confidence, don't let other people decide for you. You don't have to be cold, but you guard your heart though, because you know what you've been through. You know the dark matter and the heavy energy that has been in your mind. You know what you've had to move through. You know the darker times. You know the shadows. Now it's time for you to step into the light. Now it's time for you to make clear-cut decisions. And the thing is, yeah, people talk about coldness and people talk about detachment, but allow yourself to see that, that this is also about choosing what is for you. This came out with the Ace of Cups, meaning your heart, both your feminine and your masculine, your subconscious and your conscious mind, knows that love wants to come in. But if you close your heart to it, it doesn't even matter if you've made up in your mind that you want it. If your heart isn't ready to receive it, you won't even believe it. That's a word. The Lovers is when your mind and your heart is in coherence, and your subconscious and your conscious, your feminine, your blah, blah, blah. When they come together and you make a choice. But the Devil, when you're not able to make a choice through coherence, you steer into a direction where now you're going any which way. Okay? Don't let your heart be attached to old cycles and stories, because even though you might mentally want something, you might want the love, you might want the happy home, you might want to invest in someone, you might, you want it. But if your heart isn't ready to receive it and it closes up every time, then you're just going to kind of repeat that cycle so that you can open it up. And I don't mean to say that in a way that will make you afraid, but look at that, the Tower. The Tower. Because there's certain illusions that we build foundations. If the things that the foundations that you've built in your mind on what love is, what connection is, what is possible for you, what sort of how you can make money, if that foundation isn't something that actually benefits you, that your shoulders, you sit up straight, your shoulders relax, then babe, you're just going to end up crumbling, because not crumbling in a bad way, but in a way that, that reality has to break so that you can receive what it is you're asking for. Someone's doorbell. I heard a doorbell. Again, a lot of these things are generational. These are foundations that have been going for a long time, but it can't sustain what it is you want to build. You've got 2 10s here. You want to build big things. I've got Libra energy. I've also got Aquarius. You're a big thinker. You love people. You're meant to connect. You're meant to share your ideas. You're a visionary. But in order to do that, again, Aquarius energy, but in reverse, you need to heal that. You need to allow yourself to go within. Okay, Page of Cups. Before you start with the romantics and with everybody else, let yourself go into your heart. Let yourself come within. I even want to read what it says. I actually really like what this book says about the Page of Cups. Go within and be open and curious to your inner guidance. You are wiser than you know, and all of the answers you seek are available to you through your intuition. Okay? So are you trusting of yourself, of where your dreams are leading you to? Are you trusting of yourself, of the desires that are flowing from your heart? Or are you afraid to open up to them? Are you afraid to have hope? Confirmation beat. After the Tower comes the Star. You are in this time where there are timelines, foundations, relationships, jobs, situations, even 1919. Anything that could not sustain your happiness. Think about your happiest self. What are they like? What do they like to do? Any foundation or environment that cannot hold that has to fall through. And that's what's happening. And because that is happening, some of you guys are really, really attaching yourself to the crumbling. You're taking it personally, like it's you that's breaking. But baby, you're not breaking. You are opening. You are making space for the rivers to part. I'm hearing... Let my people go. You've been in captivity. Mentally, the devil also talks about attachments, where you've given your power away, being chained to things that keep you away from what it is that you dream of. Where do you need to free yourself? The star. Okay, I want to read the star to you. Sit in stillness and look within. Okay, both of these cards spoke about looking within. Some of you guys might be avoiding that. It is Cancer season if you're watching this in real time. Hi, butterfly. And it's Mercury retrograde as well in Cancer. Let yourself go within. Be the hermit crab. Feel this through, because you need to open your heart in order for your dreams to come true. A spark of divine connection is always available to you. You're never disconnected. You're never alone. Even if you feel separate, you're not. Okay, Aquarius and Leo is also coming up. Where can you see signs of universal magic flowing within you and around you? Be open to hope and signs from spirit. So right now, okay, your heart needs to open up again. Okay, you need to be able to find your whimsy, so that when you see the signs, the butterflies, the 1111s, that you are actually hopeful that good things are coming your way. Because right now, your mental frame, 21111, it was 2111, but 2s and 1111 might be significant. You might be seeing 2 a lot, because alignment, you're trying to get into alignment. But in order to do that, you need to release the subconscious beliefs that are holding on to you. Because that is what generates and creates our reality. Because you are the magician, babe. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Let's get a secret destiny. Maybe I will have a deck one day called Secret Destiny. A secret garden. Okay, you can use this to reflect. You can use it as a journal entry. Adapt. You will get yourself to where you want to be. That's exactly what I was saying at the beginning. Thank you, Spirit. Where you want to be, the visions and goals you have, just because reality hasn't shown it to you yet doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It just means that you need to adapt. You need to allow yourself to be malleable. You need to allow yourself to have that trial and error. Okay, it wasn't the first person you met. Sometimes you got to kiss a couple frogs to get to the love of your life. Release, lighten your load. Release the people, places and things and beliefs and identities, and even sometimes the daydreams that are too heavy. If it's getting heavy, release it. 22. If it's not aligning, let go. Joy. Make time for the little things today. If it's not bringing you joy, let it go. And if it is bringing you joy, let it in more. Don't close your heart to joy. How can you open up space for joy? But I want to show you this garden because it's so pretty. That tree. I'm hearing weeping willows in my mind. But yeah, that specific blue one, it looks like DNA. It also looks like cells. So something to do with your cells, red blood cells. Yeah, you're cleansing right now, going through a change. Okay, change. As with the falling leaves, embrace change. So falling leaves, you are releasing right now. You are shedding old people, places and things, identities, beliefs, thought patterns, and as you release those, you're making space for change so that you can receive what is for you. And the biggest bird is just staring me in my face, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to screw it, but I was just like, I thought it was a statue, only for it to be real. Anyway, generosity, sow seeds of kindness. I hope you guys, sow seeds of kindness. Like, comment, and subscribe. If this resonated with you, if you like this, if this was transformative, let me know how it resonated in the comments if you feel called to share. But yeah, the description box will have how you can book a personal reading with me. And then also, if you are in London on the 12th, there is going to be an event where we will be having collective readings just like this, as well as open DJ decks, open mic, share your poetry, share your mind, release the tension, share your whimsy and connect with other like-minded souls. Embark on a path of self-discovery with the rest of the I Am Collective at home of I Am. But yeah, I am Destiny. I'm your oracle, and yeah, your destiny is yours. This path is yours to choose to walk, and I'm here with you to help you see what you need to bring out the truth that is trying, begging. Don't close your heart, babe. There's so much coming your way, and you might be like, what's coming your way? Maybe I'll tap into that in another reading in another day. I love you lots, babe. See you next time.